If you want to stop struggling with creating the life you desire, achieve profound transformation of your life, and at the same time experience higher states of awareness, then you should meet with the Deep PEAT method. This powerful technique can be applied to anything that has an emotional charge: stress, anxiety, phobias, panic attacks, aggression, lack of motivation, inability to work on one's goals, failures, problems in relationships, dependency, fear of public speaking, fears in general, problems with authorities, sense of inferiority, overeating, resistance to something or someone, and the list goes on. Deep PEAT quickly and effectively eliminates our problems, traumas, negative experiences, unwanted states, barriers to our goals, and at the same time, it gives us spiritual experience of oneness, of wholeness. So we can say it is a therapeutic method and at the same time a system of spiritual development. The essential difference between PEAT and methods of therapy and other self-help systems is the fact that they're mostly oriented toward reduction and removal of disturbances symptoms. The Deep PEAT process, on the other hand, strives exclusively to remove the basic cause. That is, it strives to achieve the highest state of mind in which problems do not exist. As Italian psychologist Roberto Saggioli puts it, on the lower level of awareness, there are no solutions. On the higher level of awareness, no problems. Let me explain this. All our problems have a structure that is in the unconscious. So we are not aware of those. We are aware only of the surface layer. So let's say I feel jealousy every time my husband looks at other women. I'm aware of that because I was in situations where I felt it. And now every time I think about it, I feel jealousy again. What I'm not aware of is the structure beneath it that supports the problem. And that structure consists of suppressed thoughts and emotions that we call charge. So what we do here is we make all those unconscious contents conscious, and we do it layer by layer. We peel it layer by layer like an onion until there is nothing left. And behind all this contents is void, oneness, pure consciousness, great unmanifest, whatever you call it. And this is how our problems disappear. And with this method, it is in a matter of minutes. So Deep PEAT is special for several things. It eliminates and removes a large amount of charge in only one process. It removes the fundamental cause of permanent problems. And at the same time, it allows us to reach higher state of awareness. In its thoroughness, it surpasses all energy therapies as well as psychotherapy, and it produces more valuable and long-lasting results. What differs PEAT from other similar type methods is its work on polarities. We live in a dual universe based on polarities, opposites. Everything that exists has two sides, its yin and its yang. Our psyche is also in bipolar structures: strength, weakness, success, failure, my will against your will. So it is always or this or that, good or evil, creation or destruction, love or hatred, life or death. The whole unconscious consists of internal conflicts and polarities. Polarization is the cause of all our problems. Human beings incessantly move from one polarity to the other, just like an alternating electric current constantly moves from one pole to the other. That which was the positive pole or polarity at one moment becomes negative, only to become positive again later. Let me give you an example. A man who has polarity, love and freedom, when he's alone, he has that freedom, but over time ceases to appreciate it. It becomes the negative polarity, the minus polarity, because he has that freedom. And that, which is in his consciousness, in conflict with that freedom, and what he perceives he cannot have at the same time, which is love, is now the positive, the plus polarity to which his energy flows. Over time he enters into a relationship. At first everything's great, love flourishes. However, over time it begins to lose value. It is the plus that goes into minus, and the freedom he perceives he lost is the former minus, which now goes into plus. They change value, and his energy now begins to flow in the opposite direction. He begins to notice and find flaws in the persons he's with, he's dissatisfied, and so on, until he ends that relationship and he's alone and free again. He enjoys it, no one controls him, everything's fine, for a while. But after some time, the poles change values. He starts the same game all over again. This game, this moving on from one polarity to the other, is compulsive and unconscious. So what we do is we integrate those polarities. So this man can be in a relationship without feeling that his freedom is threatened, and on the other hand, he can be alone as long as he wants to, without the compulsive need for love and relationship. Deep PEAT integrates polarities. It removes compulsiveness that throws us from one polarity to another. In other words, one gains freedom for a behavior and freedom from it. We are no longer our own string puppets. The most important result of Deep PEAT is that one uncovers, makes conscious, and integrates primordial polarities or primes in the first session. Human being has many polarities, but only 2 of them are primordial polarities or primes. There will be a separate video about primes because it is a very interesting and important topic. But for now, it's enough for you to know that primordial polarities are the most significant pair of polarities for you. You cannot solve your fundamental life problem until you uncover and integrate your primes. Your personal codes are your highest goals you strive to attain time and time again, going compulsively and alternately from one to the other. They are your most powerful attractors. The uncovering and integration of primordial polarities is possible only through the use of Deep PEAT processing. According to my own experience and experience of my many clients and practitioners I've trained over the years, Deep PEAT is one of the most powerful systems in the world. It was created 20 years ago by clinical psychologist Żyworod Slavinsky as a part of PEAT family, consisting basic PEAT, Deep PEAT, DP2, DP4, direct integration PEAT. But Deep PEAT is a crown of his work. And for all these years, the system has been evolving like any good system should. And it's great to witness how with time, it's even more functional and effective. It is amazing to me that we don't need years of therapy and years of suffering. The problem I started with 5 minutes ago no longer exists. It is just an empty thought. So this method removes the whole structure that supports the problem in minutes. And just to make it clear, this is not your entire life quick fix, because we people have many problems and a lifetime of suppressed thoughts and emotions. But to be able to get rid of unwanted state and to get a relief in a matter of minutes and to optimize your state to take action toward your goal, and not only that, but to change the whole experience and the whole perception of who you are, and to be able to change your behavior, and by that, your reality you are creating, and to experience that wholeness that was never compromised. What more can we strive for? So I invite you to experience it for yourself, to learn it, and to apply it. I've been practicing and teaching this method for a decade. And what I can certainly say from my own experience and experience of my many practitioners is that your life will inevitably change for the better. And don't miss that opportunity. It is your birthright to have an amazing life. Thank you.
What's extraordinary and makes Deep Peat different? It integrates primordial polarities. It integrates high-level polarities. It integrates a lot of charge in only one application. It is deep, efficient, and fast. Elimination of negative experience or trauma can be accomplished in just one session. It is confidential, so discussion of the problem is reduced to a minimum. Deep Peat is simple, easily applied, fast, and very, very efficient. Why you should learn this method? First of all, to be self-sufficient, without depending on psychotherapists and life coaches and other Peat practitioners, and by that saving your money. You can process both yourself and others, friends, family. You can get quick and easy liberation from any negative state and overcome unconscious and compulsive behaviors. You can increase the quality of your life and the life of others. You can step into the state of oneness and experience selfhood more than ever before. And you can use this tool for a lifetime. Deep Peat seminar is affordable and easy to learn. One does not need to endure long periods of training, preparation, studying materials, and spending many thousands of dollars. Peat seminars are inexpensive and are learned in 2 days. Both group and individual seminars are available online. For Deep Peat seminar, no previous experience is needed. You become a certified Deep Peat processor so you can work on yourself and others. For seminars and sessions, you can apply on my website and find there other information as well.